Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. Yeah. So I've been a bit busy off camera. Been getting in the villagers and stuff. Already got a protection 4 guy over here, 15. Got ourselves some silk touch, some unbreaking. Yeah, I've had to kill him because I accidentally got a better protection. A feather falling 4. I know I misspelled it. I just realized that now. Needs an R. Okay, so I'll have to rename that one really quick to get the R in. Fortune free, which isn't too bad, 11 for fortune free, not too bad. Infinity, respiration free, looting free, and of course mending for 12, which is great. At the moment, I'm not too worried about do the zombification and stuff because I have a better idea. I'm gonna build a raid farm. That's what's gonna be happening soon. As you can see, I already filled in some villagers and stuff. I just need to go through them and like cycle through until I get something that I want. Like for instance, we need sharpness, we need power, we need what's the other one? There's another one that we need, but yeah, so I'm gonna still go through. I have a whole list over on my creative world where I can where I have a list of all the enchantments that I want and that I need. On this side, we are currently pulling in also with villagers. We have our another small little mod change here that is happening that was added in the beginning that I forgot to mention is the more villagers mod. I want more villagers to trade with and get stuff from, which is kind of cool. So we have our hunters over here, which will trade bones and that seems to be all they want is bones. We are going to get ourselves an oceanologer. We're going to get ourselves a nether person, a florist, a miner. I can't remember where this one is. A forestry. So this is forestry. Yeah, that's flowers, forestry. Carpenter, so like a builder kind of concept. And then we'll have the rest here where we can sell our iron and buy tools and armor from. I think this is toolsmith and I think this is armorsmith. I'll need to double check and switch that out as needed. But yes, we have our farmer villagers over here already set up, ready to rock and roll. Started with some of them, trading with some of them to get some of this stuff going. Also traded with our guy over in the village area to get emeralds so I could trade and lock in their things. I can quickly pop up here. Is daytime. I pulled in a little pathway and I've also gone ahead and built ourselves another windmill, to draw in, so it's not just one windmill because that would be a bit weird. So I built another one and we're probably going to get another one in this area soon. But naturally, it looks a bit weird with just a windmill chilling over here and nothing else for it. So today's episode is all going to be about most probably building some more farmlands and maybe even get started on finding a pillage outpost and start building a raid farm. I'm not going to build a super fancy one that's like insanely like, the one that's over water that goes like up to build height and comes down and stuff. Now I'm just going to build a basic one over a pillager outpost and then that's going to be pretty much it. Yeah, so we built this little pathway leading all the way around, all the way back towards the main road so far, which is super exciting. I'm super happy with it. It's a very nice pathway, how it stays close to it. So once we put in some more farm, oh yeah, it's a terraform this whole area, so that's nice. So once we put in some more farmlands, I think we're gonna be golden. I'm thinking of maybe removing this pathway here so we can fit in farmlands a bit easier maybe, but we'll have to wait and see until the time comes. But yeah, so today's episode, I want to get another farmland in this area over here. I want to get one over here, and so that I know if I want to move the pathway or not. And I also want to get another one maybe back here somewhere and stuff. And I also want to get one set up for the animals. And last but definitely not least, I want to get all of these fields done. And then obviously last but not least, I want to get the animals done and also maybe figure out where which direction is this? West direction. So I want to figure out where the west gate will go, which way I want to build it, so that we can start laying out our pathways, because obviously we're going to need to terraform all of this, get our pathways and get our center sorted out and start building on the town area as well. But yes, but firstly, let's get these farms in place and stuff, because obviously I think that's going to be super fun. As you can see, I already have most of the materials to do a layout, which I'm super excited about. And obviously I want to get the villagers set up, but that is still going to take a while because obviously I need to trade them and still need to craft my netherite gear. As you can see, I still have it and stuff. So yeah, so that's still on the board to do for today. But yeah, I think without further ado, let's do one farmland and I'll bring you back. Let's do a time lapse where I do like 1 or 2 farmlands and I'll bring you back, then we'll discuss something and then we'll go on like that. So let's get into it. Time lapse completed. 2 more farms in the bag. We're catching up because, you know, as I said, you know, farms for each episode. So we're at least getting there. Very slowly, but very surely, we are starting to catch up, which is nice. I actually enchanted my hoe, which is interesting, and I got efficiency 4 unbreaking free and silk touch on it. So I just went ahead over to my villager, bought efficiency 4 book because I could only get an efficiency 4 villager, which sucks because I got efficiency 5, but it cost like 64 emeralds, and I'm not paying 64 emeralds for efficiency 5. So yeah. But I'm besides the point. And I added mending on it, so now we have a maxed out hoe. But I used some of the netherite stuff, so I'm mining again, and I've gotten quite a lot again, which is nice, you know, because this hammer really does help and stuff. But yeah, but we have 2 more farmlands. Very weird shapes, especially this one, because I kind of like, I'm keeping this path for now. But if it comes down to, I'll just tear down this wall and like expand it out or something. But a very weird shape. Kind of looks like a mushroom now that I'm looking at it from here. Kind of looks like a mushroom. Yeah, and then we have another farm down here. It's a bit square, but it's because of this road, this path that goes down here. And it's kind of like hugging it. But yeah, so that is our onion and our... Yeah, our onion and our carrot farm area now done. So all that's left now is we're going to put another field over here, and we are going to most probably put a rice field back here because we need this, because this is a much bigger slope, and we're going to need a much bigger slope since our rice needs to be planted underwater. So, you know, we need to flood it and stuff. So I think that's going to be super cool to do. But I'm quite happy with it. You know, we're catching up on the farms. Everything is being caught up on. You know, the farms are finally coming in. Oh yeah, I had to steal these leaves because I ran out of leaves. And I completely forgot to destroy that jungle wood. Oops. But yes, definitely a improvement. I'm slowly but surely trying to gather rice. Also notice I need to grow beetroot, but it's fine because we still have so much land here to cover. Like, we still need to go up on this whole mountain and stuff. Because obviously behind the windmills I still need to be planted and stuff. But yes, but I thought we'd take a little break and stuff that, and I am completely out of leaves. So I need to plant trees again and chop them down and get their leaves and, you know, all that stuff. But I'm quite happy with it. You know, we're starting to make progress. There's actually 2 windmills. There's still just 1 farmhouse, but that's fine. We'll add another farmhouse soon. I just need to figure out where I want to add it. I actually want to check up on this iron farm because I have not been down here in a while. Let's see. Oh my goodness, it's been producing quite well. Okay, it's been producing quite well in the area building. I'm not gonna complain. That is very nice. I still like this build. I really do. I think it's a very, very nice build. But yes, 2 more farms down. We're 1 away from being caught up with this episode, which is 7 in total. So we're at 6 currently. But I want to focus on these guys right behind me. I want to focus on some animals because obviously I want to have a cow farm and a sheep farm and stuff as well, because farming is not just about, you know, plants. It can also be about animals. I also want to do some animal stuff, which I think is going to be super nice. So how are we going to do this? I'm thinking we are going to need to check out an area. So let's just quickly zoom up here from our free cam while we stand here down here being all lovely and stuff with our insane render distance at the moment. Okay, so naturally the cobblestone that's placed around is an indicator of where our town is going to go, give or take. So that's at least something that we know for sure. They're going to be in this, in that general area. The wall might, you know, come out, go in certain areas as we build it. But let's take a look, shall we? where are we gonna put? Oh yeah, there's the sheep when I needed red wool. I just ran around and like randomly died sheep. I completely forgot I did that. So what I'm thinking is we're obviously gonna be putting our rice fields, or maybe, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll continue on this way to the farmland, because like I want the farmland to like almost encircle this build as well. You know, like it's a thing of the old wall, but like the farmers have built around it and stuff. You know how it is. So I'm thinking, what if we take this windmill as a point in which we cut off where the plant farming goes, so continue to branch in that direction. And then behind here, what we can do is we build a barn like here, like maybe a barn here, and then we'll let it branch out. Yeah, we'll put a barn here. We'll terraform this ground here in front of us, and then we'll have a wool, like the sheep over here, cows over here, so like split them down the middle kind of concept. So the one side is cows, the other side are sheep. They all connect to the barn, and then we'll maybe see where that goes. I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. I have full faith in us figuring it out. So I think, even though we just finished a time lapse, building 2 farms, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but it took me like an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. And I still don't have everything in place. But yes, I think we're gonna do another time lapse. I can't believe we're doing another time lapse. Damn, we're doing a lot of time lapse because I want to get stuff built, and I want you guys to be with there when I build it, because I think it looks satisfying just watching things appear, especially these fields. Yes, I think I'm gonna try and build a animal farm. I think that's what we're gonna do next. So let's build a barn, and let's get these animals sorted. So let's go. Done. It is in place. We have our new place for our animals to do. I'm just going to be chilling in there and bringing you guys up. So we have our little cow pen, our little sheep pen over on the right and stuff. So everything looks quite well, I would say. I'm quite happy with this little building that we put in just here, and I make it like a little building and stuff, and like this is where we can actually like see them and stuff. I did have to put something like this in just so I can pop in a lot easier. I can breed up the animals and stuff, but I'm quite happy with it. I think it looks quite nice. I think it turned out a lot better than I initially thought it would, and I think it's going to look a lot better once we have more things in the area, because it looks pretty lonely now. So what I'm going to most probably need to do now is get well, first I'm going to change this dirt and stuff out for coarse dirt and maybe some path blocks, make it look like you've been walking here, getting the hay to feed the animals and stuff, which I think is super nice. Then we'll most probably have a path that connects all the way up after I remove, that goes through here, because I still need to remove all of this over here. The composter thing and the enchantment table needs to be moved. I think then we'll go with this path, maybe connect up to this path over here, so we might have to then reform it into a solid path, no longer an abandoned path. Because the path thing about this was, it was technically a pathway that leads over to the abandoned thing, but no one walks here anymore because it's abandoned, so the pathway has slowly been returning to normal. Actually, let me just check how this iron farm's been doing, because I've been in the area for a few days. Let's see. Yeah, it's doing quite well. We'll take out all the iron, and I can be for sure that it's doing quite well. Let me just actually check. It is still... Yep. It is still working. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes on as we're in the area, because now we do know there's no iron in there. But yeah, I just want to check that out. But I'm, yes, very, very happy with the progress and stuff with the farm, and now we have the animal pen set up. I'm currently growing some beetroot and still getting more rice over for when we do the rice fields and the beetroot field. As you can see, I have some rice. I've now only started with the beetroot and stuff because obviously these lands take a lot. Like, that's a few stacks of carrots. That's a few stacks of that. yeah, but I'm super excited to continue to expanding it and stuff to make the farmland look all the more better and stuff. I'm still gonna work on the nether portal, so don't worry, that's not done yet. I will eventually figure out what I want to do with it, but until then, stuck with it like that for now. But if you have any ideas on how I need to change the nether island to make it a bit better, please do let me know down in the comments. Give me some inspiration, give me some ideas. You can also go over on my Discord channel. And then you can also, you know, maybe post a picture there if you have some cool ideas. I very much appreciate it, because as we know, I'm not the best builder there is. But but on that note, I think this has done quite nicely. We now have our first few animals in. I think what we'll do is we'll build another one of these little hut things to house well, we'll do a different kind of design, because for the chickens I'm going to do a chicken coop kind of concept. But yeah, but we need now to get for our chickens and also pigs in here, so that we have all 4 of those animals. I just found a hole and stuff, so then that will be done with the animal farms and stuff, because I think that we're going to keep them mostly in this area, and then the plant life will continue on even around the ruins. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it was a fun one and stuff. We did some great stuff. We built the windmill, if I'm not mistaken. We put up a bunch of different kind of farms, and I think our area is slowly but surely coming together. I think once we have more stuff over at that windmill and stuff, and also when we have our cool netherite tools and stuff, things will start going a lot faster. But that's going to be it for me, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you'll enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.